Muy buenas a todos, chicos, chicas, amigos, amigas, gente. Aquí esto que es comentando desde World War 2. Y bueno, volvemos con todo este fantástico juego, en el cual pues seguiremos haciendo la historia de End of Dragon, ¿vale? Como veis, pues estamos en el mismo sitio donde habíamos dejado la anterior vez, ¿vale? Y esta vez, bueno, os fijaréis que tengo explorado todo el mapa, que eso ya lo hice en un vídeo, ¿vale? Anterior, explorando la provincia de Seitún, que si me acuerdo lo dejaré en una tarjeta por aquí arriba, ¿vale? Para que lo veáis. Y bueno, ¿qué vamos a hacer hoy? Pues obviamente seguir la historia, ¿vale? Bueno, aquí no la tengo activa porque como activé en su momento, que por cierto, bueno, activé lo que es la primera temporada y ya lo he terminado, que por cierto ya está disponible para la que lo juguéis, por si lo queréis jugar, porque yo en su momento no estaba disponible para nadie, ¿vale? Y solo estuvo disponible en cuanto salió, pero cuando ya se acabó no volvió a salir. Y bueno, este año pues parece que lo van a poner gratis, bueno, gratis hasta que se acabe la cosa, pero bueno, ya me entendéis, ¿vale? Y bueno, sin más dilación vamos a seguir con la historia, ¿vale? ¿Vale? Y ahora pues bueno, tenemos que encontrar a un pescador para que te lleve a donde Aurene y habla con Rama en los campos de entrenamiento. Vale, Rama está en los campos de entrenamiento, ¿vale? Que Rama está aquí. Coño, perdón. Ay. Así que vamos a ir primero aquí y después a buscar un pescador que está aquí, ¿vale? Digo, porque igual si hago una se me cancela la otra, así que pues, a saber. Así que vamos a coger el escamador este y vamos para allá. Parece que es esta zona. Vale. Ya lo he mencionado muchas veces en el vídeo de explorando la provincia de Seitún, pero siempre ya creo que lo volveré a repetir, que está bastante bien hecho el mapa. Aunque me va un poco lagueado, ¿vale? Eso tengo que decirlo, es cosa de mi ordenador, ¿vale? Eso ya lo sé. Pero está bastante bonito, aún así, ¿vale? Igual tengo que reducir algunas cosas para que me vaya más fluido, pero bueno, ya veré cómo lo hago. A ver, vamos por aquí. ¿Qué rama está? Aquí. ¿No? No me marca aquí. Ya no veo nada. Por eso es que no ha cargado. ¿Verdad? No sé por qué no me aparece. Antes en su momento me aparecía cuando exploramos el mapa de Seitún, pero de repente me ha desaparecido. No sé si es porque no carga o yo qué sé. Pero bueno, si no me carga, pues iré a donde el pescador. Que es aquí.
Fishing takes focus. Concentration.
Vale, hablamos con este.
You're the one needing a lift out to the sea caves? Your friend said you might be by. I'm happy to give you a lift whenever. Odd one, that friend of yours. Smart, but in a kind of unsettling way.
Creo que se refiere a Taimi. Vamos. Vale, Santuario de Aurín. A ver qué nos cuentan. Para la provincia de Seitún podrían haber puesto ese cargado de pantalla, pero bueno. Parece que no es transición ni nada y directamente estamos ahí, pero bueno.
You just sit around and eat snacks and shoot the breeze like it's anybody?
Well, generally, we talk about slightly more important things than that.
Oh. You're not secretly a god or something, are you?
No, not that I know of.
Está bien para explorar el paisaje, ¿sabes? Entonces vamos en barca. Que bueno, el de Aurín está aquí cerca, así que...
No. Why?
Well, I'm Crichton, you see, and my dad used to make it. Recipe died with him, though. Anyway, I figured it was a long shot. Sure could go for a slice right now.
Well, now that the borders are open, maybe you'll have the chance to visit and eat some fresh.
Sure hope so.
¿Cuándo se ha abierto la frontera? Ah, bueno, igual... Sí, como... Se supone que la líder, la emperatriz de Cantha, iba a hablar con estos.
That's as close as we get. Not gonna ground her just to keep your feet dry.
Ay, Andoloy. O se supone que iba a hablar con estos, perdón por el corte, ¿vale? Pues bueno, iba a reunirse o yo qué sé, ¿vale? Pues igual terminan abriendo las fronteras y tal. Creo que se refiere a eso, ¿vale? Pero bueno. Aquí está Kate y Mary y Yori. Y
Commander,
aquí está Taimi también.
so good to see you walking free again.
Yeah, what was it like? You know, in the slammer. Do you get any prison tattoos?
Qué graciosa.
Okay, that's enough fun at my expense. Now, where's Aurene?
She's inside, resting up. Don't worry, really.
I just finished running a series of tests on her, and frankly, I'm baffled. Her vital signs are completely normal, but her magic, it's nearly non-existent.
Ha desaparecido.
Trained her magic.
Yes, and that extractor thing they shot her with left us no clue how it works, or how to cure her.
Lady Taimi, your request to accompany Ambassador Meade to court has been approved. I'll be your escort.
Lady Timey, huh? I could get used to that. Consider me escorted. Woohoo! Can't wait to get a closer look at those mechs.
Ya ves lo que le ha gustado también a
I can
Gorrick,
feel
así que...
Aurene getting restless. She knows you're here. She spent most of her time sleeping, but hearing you were on your way woke her right up.
Y aquí está.
Champion,
Aurene, you're sure you're...
I'm fine. Tired. And there's a hollow feeling, as if something is missing.
Sí, su magia.
I see.
Commander, can we talk over here for a second?
¿Qué pasa?
I think this is taking a toll on her mentally more than anything else. Wish we could perk her up somehow.
You know, I hand-fed her fish as a hatchling when she was fussy.
Well, there's a great big ocean right out there. Need any fishing supplies?
You have fishing supplies?
Hey, there hasn't been much to do with Kaz spending all day in meetings. It's meditative.
Vale, bueno, yo ya tenía las habilidades de pescar, ¿vale? Así que, pues bueno, me voy a poner a pescar. Y por aquí igual hay alguna zona para pescar. Supongo. Tiene que haber algún círculo cerca, quizás. Bueno, sé que puedo pescar sin tener ningún círculo, pero... Vale, pues voy a pescar sin nada, sin ningún círculo ni nada, así que... A ver qué sale. Pues a veces esperar un ratito hasta que empiece arriba y abajo. En plan fuertemente, ¿vale? Vale. Y... opa. Que a veces es juguetón esa barrita. Ahí. Eso es. Tengo bastantes peces ya. Bueno, pues ahora tengo que darse la Aurene. ¿A dónde está la entrada? Aquí. Vale, que casi me desvío. Afuera de la zona de la historia.
I have something for you, Aurene.
As you fed me when I was young. But I'm no longer a baby dragon, champion.
You
Ya
could be an
veremos.
ancient dragon, Aurene, and I would still come with fish.
That might be optimistic, given your lifespan. But thank you. I will enjoy this.
Vale.
I apologize. I was reckless. I wasn't thinking far enough beyond
Sí,
the
con lo que te
moment.
estabas divirtiendo con esos barcos.
You were everywhere out there, but we don't need you to be everywhere.
I know. I can't face that feeling again. That there was more that I could have done.
Well, you're gonna have to get over that.
You're right, of course.
What was that weapon the Aether Blades used? Any ideas, Commander?
No, none. but I'm going to find out. I still need to meet with Detective Rama. I'll see if he knows anything we don't.
Oh, yes. Kaz told me about that. Have fun. You caught that she's meeting with the Empress later, right? If I could have told her a year ago that she'd be here now, well, she never would have believed me.
Well, it sounds as if you have plenty to do, Commander. And Aurene needs rest. So, I'm going to officially chase you away.
Vale, bueno, salimos de aquí. Ya tendríamos que ir a donde Rama. Vale. Al detective por el detective Rama para que nos explique un poco las cosas. Si esto termina cargando, claro. Vale, pues ahora tenemos que ir donde Rama, a ver si esta vez aparece. Vale, porque antes no me ha aparecido, lo cual era raro. Vale, pero bueno. A ver. Por aquí, estamos de vuelta a los campos de entrenamiento. Ahí está, ahora sí que aparece. Detective Rama. No sé, por la vía que apareciera, porque ahora.
Okay, let's get this started. You, my friend, took a nasty blow to the head when you crash landed on our beach. I can't sign your medical release unless you prove you're not gonna keel over on me out there. So, you're gonna join the students in a few training exercises here at the monastery.
You're sending me to school?
Yes. Yes, I am. But it should be easy for you, right? Assuming everything's in working order and the legend of the commander isn't just a Crichton fairy tale. Your little friend's already out there. Threw himself right into it. He's got a bit of a ferocious streak.
Vale, agota la barra de desafío de Mage. Entrenamiento, o sea, este. Normal. Vale, hay que volverse por el grillo otra vez. Voy a esperar a que vuelva a aparecer, ¿vale? Vale, eso es. Bueno, esta me ha ayudado, pero bueno. A ver. Realiza ataques de combo para el para la instructora Rayi. Vale, este es el puño de piedra que está también debajo. Vale, espera, voy a cambiar a momento y equipamiento, pongo esto. Vale, esquiva. De hecho, no me queda. Vale. A mí me molaría saber cuántos voy, porque macho. Coño, que no me quedaba. está. Ahora, ataques de combo para la estructura rayo. Vale, a ver.
You must be our new outsider trainee. Perfect. I love whipping students into shape.
Have any
To be
particularly
fair,
masterful
La verdad es que crea un
Experience.
campo de combo en el suelo.
But
Úsalas
everyone
para
could use
obtener
a
un remate
refresher.
combo dentro de este campo.
And
No
you're
hay
in the
efectos
right
selecciones de ataque.
place. Have a look around. Each combat area has its own trainer. Lord, they look mean, but they fight meaner. If you're rusty on anything, circle back and I'll review. And remember,
Certainly you have some moves that can be used with
weakness leaving the body.
That fits good.
No sé cómo se hace esto. Vale, una. No sé cómo lo estoy haciendo, pero bueno. No sé cómo lo he hecho, pero vale.
Okay, for the final test, you're gonna go toe-to-toe with one of our fighting mechs.
Sounds easy enough.
I don't usually set it to maximum power, because, you know, there's a reason we're all being replaced by machines. But I think you just might be up to the challenge, Commander.
Desafía al mech de Jazz, o sea, este de aquí. Y ya estaría. No fue más rama. Bueno, ha sido más rápido de lo que creí, pero vale.
Good. I can now sign this form with reasonable confidence that if you walk out of here and die, it's on you. You're free to do whatever it is you do. Maybe I can finally make some headway on that Aether Blade case.
You know, Detective, we have a shared interest. Sending the Aether Blades back to the Mists. I don't suppose you'd be open to sharing any intelligence you've gathered.
You want me to give you access to classified documents?
No estaría de
I'm
más.
not authorized to make that call. You'd need clearance from someone way higher up the food chain.
Ambassador Meade has a meeting with the Empress soon. If I could get her permission, would that work?
If you come in waving the Imperial seal around, pretty sure I'd be obligated to give you my incisors if you ask for them.
Habla con
Casimir,
Casimir.
you there?
Yes, Commander?
I've got something I need to bring before the Empress. And I hear you're on your way to court this afternoon.
Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure I could negotiate an extra +1. Though they did drag their heels a little when I asked about Timey. And you did just get out of jail. No, I can make this happen. Meet us at the Imperial Palace. I'll handle everything.
Vale, bueno, reúnete con Carmen en la corte imperial. Que eso está en esa dirección. Justo aquí. Bueno, para teletransportarnos. Como siempre digo, después de explorar es lo bueno que tiene tener todo explorado ya. Para que se avanza más rápido en la historia. O un poquito más rápido, ya me entendéis. Vale. Y a ver lo que pasa.
Big wig party in there. I feel underdressed. If I knew I was gonna meet an empress.
It's exciting, but a little nerve-wracking. Still getting the hang of this diplomacy thing. So much writing on it. Trade, treaties. Reopening relations with Cantha after 100+ years is gonna be
Delicate.
to say the least.
You got this, Ambassador Meade. Go make history.
Thanks. Whenever you're ready, Commander.
Sí, entra en la historia, compromiso. Aquí conoceremos a la emperatriz. Gino, como se
Follow
pronuncia.
my lead.
I appreciate the Minister's concerns, Imperial Majesty.
Do you now?
But these mechs are next gen. The very latest model. Upgraded specs, months of field testing.
In a closed environment with no actual people around to get in their way. Some test.
I also appreciate that the Minister of Security for an island with no contact with the outside world, and thus no threats to its security, has had, by definition, a portfolio unworthy of his talents or his time. His attention to these matters, so
No sé de qué demonios están hablando,
own
pero bueno.
expertise, is generous and greatly
Appreciated, yes, save it. Majesty, this woman is a parasite.
This woman is transforming our empire, Minister. Please afford her the respect her achievements merit. And June, please afford me the respect my throne merits. I do know sarcasm when I hear it. Madame June knows her business. She has served our empire well to this point. I see no reason to doubt her now.
Imperial Majesty.
Of course you take her side.
Ambassador Meade.
Vale, pues a ver qué nos cuenta. ¿O
My
qué pasa?
father thought this day would never come. If he were here, he'd die all over again.
The Crichton Ambassador, Lady Casimir Meade. And retinue.
Sí. Sequito.
Your Imperial Majesty. Warmest regards from Queen Jenna
No sé qué es sequito,
at this
pero bueno.
unexpected dawn. A renewal of our ancient friendship.
Not exactly how we remember it. Please relay Cantha's best wishes to our sister, the Queen, whom we look forward to meeting at the soonest opportunity.
May I also apologize on Kryta's behalf for the recent unpleasantness.
Yeah.
Which one? The sky pirates flying daily sorties over Xingje? If they're yours, we definitely have a problem.
The Aether Blades are no allies of ours, Majesty. They've attacked mainland Tyria on numerous occasions.
The ambassador was perhaps referring to the unsanctioned arrival of her colleagues on our shores.
Ah, yes. In my father's day, that might have started a war. Even now, it doesn't exactly inspire trust. But in the modern era, Cantha now handles these matters with a more delicate touch.
Which we appreciate. Kryta has no wish to try Cantha's
Too
good-
late. Tyria roils an endless war which you've now brought crashing onto our shores.
No, respectfully, Minister. Kryta has nothing to do with the Aetherblade attacks or the
A
crash.
moment ago, you were apologizing for it. Majesty, the outsiders are liars, warmongers, as your father well knew. And your sister, Madame June, has invited them to our doorstep. She doesn't see the threat.
I see the opportunity.
Enough! Leave. I wonder if our open court is the appropriate venue for discussing these matters.
Perhaps the minister would join me in the antechamber, so we might continue the conversation.
He would.
He would not.
Le ha callado la boca.
Well, it went about as I expected. I assume these are the aforementioned colleagues?
One of them, Majesty. The commander here.
Acá está la emperatriz.
Commander? What are you the commander of?
Nothing, Majesty.
Not anymore.
But formerly of the Pact Alliance.
No puedo leer mi propia
yes.
conversación, pero bueno.
I've heard of that.
As I said, Majesty, we know the Aether Blades. We know their ways, their tactics. The commander was fighting them when the airship crashed, and would relish a chance to repay Cantha's mercy. Armed with any intelligence your Ministry of Security may have, we can bring them to justice for you.
Let's hope you're a better pirate hunter than airship pilot. That's acceptable to us. Speak to Minister Lee about it.
Pues vale.
Well, what do we do now?
Speak to Minister Lee about it.
Vale, pues. Estamos aquí.
It
A ver
was
qué
a
te cuenta.
simple business transaction.
You wanted this chaos.
I want Cantha to enter the modern age, to join the community of nations.
You don't care about Cantha. You care about money. Foreign markets.
I care about both, Lee. It's not a zero-sum game.
It's not a game at all. Why do you think we sealed ourselves off to begin with?
If I may. I get it.
Your people withdrew from the world. Now you're rejoining it. There is risk. There is also promise. Our nations have an unprecedented opportunity. No need to waste that over a misunderstanding.
Ya.
Apologies. Rude of us to air our laundry in front of guests.
Didn't hear a thing.
Parece que hay alguna peli de acuerdo raro.
Preoccupied with other matters, but I'd appreciate your help with something.
Yes, yes. Seems I can't go a minute without someone requiring my counsel.
Right. Anyway, my colleagues and I will be investigating the Aether Blades per the wishes of...
I'm afraid that won't be possible. That case falls under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Security.
Per the wishes of Her Majesty the Empress.
The Empress approves of your involvement.
She gave Ambassador Meade her blessing. Consider it an apology for our rude entrance.
As she wishes. Investigate away. The area is crawling with Aether Blades. Your kind of people.
Vale, habla con John.
Shame some people can't see this as a pivotal time for Cantha. Even the Imperial Court agreed. With a little persuasion.
I did not realize you'd advocated for us. I assure you, it won't be in vain.
I'm no stranger to cantankerous bureaucrats. But you probably caught that during my Jade Mech discussion.
Oh, so they are Jade-powered. You must be using a Jade core as the
Es una buena información para Taimi. Creo que le va a encantar.
The Jade acts as a sort of battery. Using its charge, my tech powers most of Cantha.
Oh, that's so elegant. And here I am powering my golem mods like I'm stuck in pre-Exodus times.
Taimi doesn't give herself enough credit. She's a very talented researcher and inventor.
Is that so? What's your area of expertise?
I have many. But these days it's all dragons, all the time.
Dragons are also a passion of mine. Not to pry, but I hope yours is doing well.
You know about Aurene?
When you're the visionary who powers an entire nation, people keep you informed. If you want, I may be able to help her.
Your tech helped the commander recover, so I'd say it's worth a shot. Look at that healthy glow.
We appreciate the offer, but we'll have to talk to Aurene. Right now, she needs rest.
Of course. Let me know, and I'll make the time for her. Besides, it's not every day you meet an elder dragon.
Ya ves. Pues bueno, yo creo que con esto ha sido suficiente, ¿no?
You can say that. I'll have to show you my copy.
Compromiso.
Notes on every page.
Oh, do you also write sassy comments when you disagree with the author?
There's an entire section in Novi's science journals that I crossed out and wrote, "You're kidding, right?"
Alchemy, don't even get me started.
Creo que tienen
More like
rato para hablar.
pseudoscience journals, am I right?
Pero bueno, yo lo voy a dejar por aquí. Vamos a salir de aquí. Vale, y bueno chicos, yo aquí lo voy a dejar. Espero que os guste mucho el vídeo. Like, comentar, suscribiros, pasar por mis redes sociales, mi página web y mi canal de tutoriales que los dejaré siempre en la descripción. Dejemos que hablen.
Trying to dig up some leads on their whereabouts.
Sorely mistaken. If they think kidnapping a member of the scientific community will go on.
Warwick will be assisting us. He's on an uncompromising quest for justice. His words.
Well, aren't you a couple of busy field bulls?
Rama? You're on this call?
It's an open frequency. Might as well be hosting your own radio show at this point. So you really pulled it off and got Empress Yin's approval. Guess you'll be traipsing through my office soon. Look, you can see the Blade's classified files, but nothing else. Akane will be keeping an eye on you. Got it?
I will? So much for reasonable work hours.
Bueno, parece que se está liando con Gorrick y los los filoteros. Pero bueno, yo aquí lo voy a dejar. Espero que os guste mucho el vídeo. Like, comentar, suscribiros, pasar por mis redes sociales, mi página web y mi canal de tutoriales, que lo dejaré siempre en la descripción. Creo que esto ya lo he repetido, pero bueno. Aquí lo dejo. Un saludo grande y nos vemos el siguiente viernes. Adiós.